All right, screw it. We're going live. You know what? The green screen is up and it looks bad. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I've gotten into a Twitter war with the stupidity of the Destiny community. Y'all got tired of Marathon, and it's now time to shit on Destiny. It is time to shit on the Destiny community because we are going full circle on how fucking stupid people are. That's right. We're talking about whether the collector's edition is a fucking scam. That's the conversation for this video. Scholars, it was leaked because go figure Bungie doesn't even know how to program their own website. We've got the Year of the Prophecy Collector's Edition for $275. That's right. Surprise! Now it's maybe the price will change. Who knows? Or this could be fake. Who knows? I don't know why you would fake it. Let's see. We are meant to be able to see this now. And the 9 are the main focus. Yeah. All right. So it literally looks legit unless it was really well done. I don't know why you would lie about that. But it could be, maybe in a month or so when they release it and they, pie on my face if I'm wrong. But I think this is actually a great conversation to have for the price point coming up in the future, because we know there's a lot of things changing. So let's look at my post that has got a lot of people riled up. $275, and seasons are supposed to be free. There's only one raid for one expansion, and the other expansions get one dungeon. If it's half the size of our current expansions, that would be about $40 per expansion. So $80 for both. So what the F is the $195 giving you? By the way, I stand corrected. It's actually Rise of Iron. And if you look at Rise of Iron's price tag, just so we can be all on the same page, Rise of Iron price, $29.99. It was $29.99. That was the price. So we know it's confirmed to be Rise of Iron size. And I kept on saying Shadowkeep, but someone said it was roughly in between. So about $30. So it's actually you're paying $60 for a year. So add the 20 on there. So it's like $200, like $215 for the collector's edition. What the fuck are you getting? Because you're not paying for seasons anymore. You're not paying for dungeon keys because they're packaged together now. You're getting one less raid because the dungeon's taking over. So let's go see how people are reacting. By the way, people were thinking I was talking as if, I don't know who mentions, who thinks that, people think I'm that stupid to think $275 would be the deluxe edition. So I made it very clear. So here we have, I have a bad feeling they're going to charge $100 for an annual pass that would make the rest of the collector's edition pricing line up with the previous years. That would absolutely piss everyone off, getting less content but paying the same. Is this a scam? Wait, seriously, I thought there was supposed to be a raid in both expansions. Apparently people don't even know that. Collector's edition? Duh. That's what was going to be. Who thinks this was going to be a deluxe? Even says collectors. So we have, of course, the collector's edition is going to be more than the deluxe. What's your point? You're paying for the collector's item, all the packaging that you don't need for our virtual license. Also, we have no idea the amount of content we're going to get. As much as it sucks, let's not base it off one raid and one dungeon. And then I gave you the same justification. I already told you. So again, people are already trying to defend this thing. Oh, this is copyrighted. Can't do that. Nope. Sorry. Breaking away will get me copyrighted. Lol. Sorry. I kept some Halo in here. That's going to get me copyrighted if it didn't already. Oh, it's probably, I don't care. You free money to Breaking Benjamin, great band. So yeah, same dialogue that I gave you guys. I don't understand who's up. People don't realize. And this is what's funny. People are coming to try to defend this and yet don't actually understand what they're paying for. It is insane to me how many people don't understand what you're paying for. How do you just willy-nilly throw money at things and not think about it? Then I have to stop to think that these are probably fat whales who are just throwing $300 and they probably have unlimited funds. Let's be honest. That's probably what's happening. So we have another one. Collector's Edition is not the same as the annual pass. Again, this is someone who didn't realize what I was talking about. And I'm like, everyone knows what a Collector's Edition is. That wasn't the point of the argument. Literally correcting them. Okay, exactly. This is how Bungie gets you. They get you hyped up, make false promises, then half deliver on them, while also doubling down on microtransactions. They do this going forward. I'll be dropping off Destiny for good. By the way, if you buy the Collector's Editions, you're fucking stupid. One, you're supporting Bungie, and I don't know why. Two, you could just literally do what I do. I wait a year, and I buy the stuff for cheap, like cheaper than what people paid for, and I buy it off people who quit playing Destiny. That is the best way. Not only is Bungie not getting my money, but I'm getting even cheaper deal from people who are quitting Destiny. That's right. I feed off the people not playing Destiny anymore. Yes. Yes. People stop playing and I will feed off your dead corpse as like your Destiny corpse. Yes. Okay. It's the Collector Edition, so probably some cool shit if its previous ones are anything to go by. A little pricey, even though for that though. I agree. The sex updates. Yes. And the sex appeal man himself right there. That's right, The Witcher. Probably gotta be some special figure or something with it. Gotta be worth more than previous stuff to justify the price tag now. The Collector's Edition. It literally is always this expensive. It's not supposed to be cheap, LMO. Just buy the normal DLC. Here we go, baby. This is your typical Bungie ball fondler dumbass. And I love that we're catching this in 4K. When you realize you're getting less now, but the same price. What does getting less mean? It's a fucking limited edition figure, probably. Learn how to read. I love, these are just, this is what I deal with. And I've been doing this wrong. I've been arguing with people and not recording it because this is free content. I want you to enjoy this with me. You're getting less digital content and a limited edition figure. Unless that figure quality is superior to its previous limited edition figures, you're paying the same for less. Moron. You can't fix stupid kids. Less digital content, that's simply not true. You're getting probably both DLCs the year, Prophecy year. Learn how to read, Mr. Gaming. You know that they're starting to get upset when they start insulting you. You are a special kind of something. 1, seasons are free. Less content. 2, we're no longer getting witch queen size content. Yeah, I mean, I was being fair saying witch queen size because that's pretty, I think, a good base point. I mean, I think even Lightfall, you could say, was about roughly the same. We are now getting what Bungie said was Shadowkeep. I was wrong. It's even less. It's Rise of Iron, which is less content, and we're getting 1 less raid. Technically, we are getting 1 less raid because, actually, this was a misstep. You'd never, even if we got another raid, it would have been free anyways. But we are getting one less dungeon. We are absolutely getting 1 less dungeon, which is less content, and we are getting 1 less raid. Yeah. The standard edition of Shadowkeep launched was $34.99. Again, we know it's actually just $29.99 for Rise of Iron. So add that up, and it's around 70. It's actually 60. I know intelligence is lost on people like you. 1 less raid. What do you mean? It has. Again, he's right. He's right. This is a dump me a blonde moment. Why though? Yeah, that's me. Why? You are getting in 2 raids. You're gonna be mad. Yeah, I mean we're not getting 2 raids anyways. The point where I was going with to correct myself is that we're, instead of getting 1 big camp, we're getting 2 different expansions. And every time we have an expansion, my Destiny brain goes into new expansion, new raid. That's how we've been programmed. You get an expansion, you get a raid. And so I think, oh, two expansions, 2 raids, and that's not how that works. Though you could argue that Taken King, we got a raid, and then Rise Iron we got, but not in the same year. Burrow, you're trolling. So you even know what you're paying for. I mean, again, bro, you're trolling. I've never seen someone this stupid on this app. It's always the guys that use GIFs in every post. I mean, you good. It's funny that you didn't even know what you're paying for. Again, the raid was a misstep, but everything else is actually true. You're not paying for seasons. It's funny that you didn't even know what you're paying for. And you can mute this, but people at home will see and laugh at you for being a dumbass. So here we go. You didn't know that you're getting less content in general because you're getting Rise of Iron. And you're now getting just one dungeon. One dungeon. Instead of paying for the key that you normally pay for, you're getting one dungeon. So you're not paying for seasons, you're not paying for dungeons anymore. So what are you, and you're getting smaller bite-sized content. So what are you actually paying for in the collector's edition? So again, you always know that you make them mad or feel stupid when they mute and they said, you good luck. Like when they have no argument because they don't know what they're talking about. Whatever, not the annual. Yeah, again, this is a nothing burger. Also, gotta account for tariffs. I love this. This is why we need better education. As someone who works in education, we need support of families and the government to not like push teachers away. Because when you push teachers away, I don't think this is, I don't know if this is actually copyrighted, but just in case it's a banger, I'd rather get the non, copyrighted. So we look at this one. This is a clear indication that someone didn't take economy. Totally guessing most plastic stuff is made in China or uses crude oil from abroad. So like either way, it's going to cost more. To be honest, I doubt that. Let's not act like Bungie doesn't have access to American products. America does not have a lot of factories for stuff like this. Not gonna lie, man, a lot of plastic stuff that says made in America usually means assembled here. But I can double check. I have the Witch Queen and Lightfalls Collector's Edition. The United States, and this is, if you Google this, you find this pretty easy, is the world's largest producer and consumer of plastic. It's crazy how easy Google is. Also, look at previous editions, won't matter. This is important because the point of tariffs is to encourage companies to make product here versus buying it overseas. And that's the thing. These tariffs have come into effect. You could definitely have a company, even like we're still till like what, the summer. So there's still time for them to make a business decision to get the plastic they need to make the products cheaper somewhere else. And let's be honest, this is Bungie. They want to do things as cheap as possible. Brother, you're seeing an example of what companies actually do. Buy the product overseas and sell it for more here because it's cheaper for them to do so. That's the point of tariffs. It is. If you don't know what the point of tariffs is, you need to take an economy class. The tariffs increase the cost of imported goods, make them less competitive compared to domestically produced goods. So that makes everything here and sell it here. Did no one take an economy class? Yes. The whole point of a tariff is to force companies to, okay, it is too pricey for me to buy overseas. And if you're trying to sell for higher, people are not going to want to buy from you. That's the whole point. If you're selling for higher, people are like, I'm just going to buy from these people instead, and that hurts business. But they don't do that. It's cheaper, just up your cost to cover the tariffs. You don't need to make new deals or build any factories or plants, which costs more. Again, America has plants. You're acting like they don't exist. Just produce a good that'll cost more. You're making a generic statement and you have nothing to support it. Yes, recent tariffs are causing some companies to consider shifting their plastic supply chains back to the US. This is partially due to the increased cost of importing plastics and plastic products from other countries, leading some companies to see domestic sourcing as a more viable option. Just means they get to charge you way more anyways, man. Either way, it's probably because of the tariffs, unless there's a lot more in the collector's edition. Again, you have zero evidence to support those claims. Tariffs had nothing to do with it. Bungie's just greedy. I hope that helps. Local community colleges have economy classes. Try one out. Ask you. Tariffs increase the cost of goods from tariff country. Local goods cost more. Local goods don't increase because of tariffs. That's not how that works. Buying overseas makes that, it's just not how that works. Buying it locally makes it cheaper. So let me ask you, yeah, again, take an economics class, dude. Holy crap. But that's the kind of stupidity that we're dealing with. Let's keep going. I love some Halo 2. Again, this is just someone who thinks that didn't read. I don't know who thinks that I'm talking about $275, and I think it's the freaking deluxe edition, collector edition. Yeah. So that was just pretty much just what I dealt with. 15-minute video, not much going on, but I'm kind of over it. My personal thought is that this needs to the argument that I'm trying to make is that if the collector's edition is still high and you're getting less content, the collector's edition item, the value needs to go up. Because if not, then you're getting scammed. Like you, for $200 something, I could buy like a mini fridge, right? You could buy like, case in point, just remember you can buy a mini fridge for your gaming setup. If Bungie wants you to spend that hot moolah, just remember. That's right. For $210, if the quality isn't worth, like, because you're getting less digital wise, if what you're buying from the collector's edition isn't the value of a mini fridge, you're getting scammed. And that's my final opinion on that. They absolutely have to justify the crap that they're trying to sell. I'm sorry. And if you spend $275 and you're not getting a mini fridge worth of content, you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Someone's got to tell you, you're not getting the digital. Used to be what? The deluxe edition was $99 because you got digital key, season pass, the campaigns, you got the whole shebang. And then whatever like extra digital goods that they throw in the middle of it. But now it's like what, $60 for two expansions because you're not paying for dungeon keys, you're not paying for season passes. And someone did mention something about let's see if I could we missed it. Let's see where they talk about, I don't know if it was him, someone else talked about it though. Boop. Someone talked about the possibility of, you know, the season pass. They could charge you $10 for 4 passes, which is like $40 or something like that, which I'm gonna be 100. That's not the point at all. I don't know how it went over your head, but we are getting less while paying the same for collectors. Yep, there it is. Thank you. That's it. Woo! I'm sorry. If you look at this, I know we're pausing a lot, and I swear I'm going to download the actual ODS, like the OST. That doesn't sound weird. I don't ever remember that being in Halo. All right. Anyways. Let me know in the comments. This video is all over the place. This is what happens when you don't even like plan for it. And it's just a hot Twitter video. Just arguing with people. I'm going to get my value out of it for the content for the day. There it is. That's my plan, is just don't argue with stupid people unless I can benefit from it. Man, I can't believe I get to say that as someone who works a full-time job. I can actually benefit from stupid people. And I'm not that's not shade toward my job. Like back in the day when I worked at Walmart, I could have told you I would have loved to benefit from the stupid people I dealt with. But now I can. Thanks to YouTube. Caught you in 4K. Hell yeah. All right, I appreciate you guys. Let me know. Do you enjoy these random videos that just on the spur, not planned, not even thought about, just on the spot? I just clicked record. Let me know what you think down below. And do you think that the collector's edition should be much cheaper? Do you think it's a scam? Knowing my community, you probably do. But if you're not part of the community, it'd be interested to see what you think, because I know digital wise, we're not getting the value there. So next time, hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, make sure you get your Halo soundtrack set up better. I know, I'm sorry.